I went to Western Agricultural School, and we had a master there who was very, very interested in conservation agriculture, especially about soil erosion and the damages that were happening from soil erosion. And he'd done a lot of reading and looking at the American Dust Bowl and the horrors that came out of that. And he managed to get us to recognize the trouble that was happening. We were now getting to a situation where we were depleting our soil humus content. And the humus content in the top layer of soil is the most important part of any food production line worldwide known to date. Nature keeps all its residue and everything on the top of the soil. It doesn't put it in the soil. Soon as you open up the soil, in goes oxygen and out comes carbon dioxide. And soon as you've got that situation, you're on your way to trouble. The big question is, why did man first till the soil? Man first tilled the soil to stop his seeds competing with the natural vegetation. Eventually, as time went on, the Marlboro plough came along, and it was the ideal thing to plough into the natural vegetation, turn it upside down. In no time, the natural vegetation had died, and any of the seeds or anything we buried down so deep that they couldn't come out. Man alive, everything was very good. Everything, we had fertility there, we had everything. Till we reached the point where there was no more vegetation left to be ploughed in. And that's where the deterioration started. As soon as we'd taken out the natural vegetation, nature's first thing to do is, when you've got bare soil, nature says, lovely. I designed the most perfect thing to save my soil washing away, and that's weeds. Nature says, I want my humus and I want my topsoil back there. And we say we want to grow our crops. Next storm, half our topsoil lands in the strait down there or in the dam. The weeds are fighting for it. Now we're fighting to kill the weeds, and it's net mos 'n gemors. We've got nature against humanity. We've adapted. We do 3 crops in 2 years. We plant maize, and we plant soybeans, and we plant wheat. And we don't burn any of the residue. And all the residue we have, we keep on top. The maize, the residue stays on top. The soybeans, doubtful whether there's any advantage of soil building with soybeans. But in our situation, we have a heavy, dense wheat crop, and all that residue from the wheat stays on. We don't bale our residue, we don't sell our residue. We plant grain, and the rest is left on top.